Cosmic Loves, how are you doing? Welcome back to Persia Redz space. I hope you got your drinks, you got your eggnog, whatever you're drinking still, your Jack, your 1738, whatever it is. You got your OG, your Kush. Okay. So we're doing our weekly guidance from December 28th of 2020 to January 3rd of 2021. So this week we are bringing in the new fiscal year. I hope you guys have been having a great month so far. So in that being said, I'm going to be using my Hermetic deck and my Star Seeds deck. I've been using this Hermetic deck for years, so no judgment, no judgment. And Star Seeds. Okay, so we are going to start with the Hermetic deck first. Ooh, small hands. Ancestors, spirit guides, guardians. We ask, what do we need to know as a collective for December 28th through January 3rd of the new fiscal year? What should we be aware of? What should we know? We ask for your wisdom and guidance. And we thank you for all messages received. So I am going to take from the front of the deck energy and back of the deck energy in this one. So, because I feel like some of the messages be way too long. And I don't want to talk your head off. So, do one more shuffle. Front of the deck energy, back of the deck energy for the messages. Ancestors, guides, guardians, we ask you for a message that you would like us to know about December 28th through January 3rd of the new fiscal year. We are thankful for any and all messages that are given. Oh, okay. We have 4 messages. Cool beans, cool beans. So I'll put the star seeds to the side so we can see what else we pulled. Can you guys see that? Oh, I'm not even seeing what you guys can see. Put these together. Okay, so our first card, we have the Two of Pentacles. Not two, sorry guys. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And we also have the King of Wands. All right. And then for our messages, we have intuition. We have observation. We have surrender. And we have choice. And I will go over everything once I flip everything over. And we're going to get into the juiciness of this upcoming weekly guidance. One sec. All right, Cosmic Loves. Here we go. Here we go. We had the 10 of Pentacles. And it was actually upside down with the King of Wands, which was right side up. Oh, I'm getting blurred. Okay. So, sorry about that. With the 10 of Pentacles being upside down, we're seeing that we haven't reached the final. We haven't reached the success. We haven't reached the end. We've been in a Virgo energy in our Mercury. And because this card is upside down, we've been critical. We've been overthinking things. We've been being very stubborn. And because of that, we need to be mindful, to be careful of that this week, especially when it comes to our communication. It's like we're overdoing it and we're not using our common sense to reach our final goal, which could be in business, it could be loans or anything coming in. But this King of Wands is telling us that we are coming in hot. It is time for us to take action. It's time for us to put movement. This week is a week for you to do away with the way the mind is going, with the overthinking, the dullness, the all that negative stuff that's been going on. It's time for you to power through that. And this week you're going to have the energy to power through that. You're going to have that fire under you. So it's time to get rid of all the negatives you've been pushing at yourself, all those thought forms and everything. It's time to scoot through that. And for some of us, this means that we were dealing with a Virgo, that we're having these traits, and that Virgo was stopping us from getting to a certain point. So we never got to reach the fulfillment of that point. But now, we are either going to meet a Cancer, like a male Cancer, or a male with Cancer energy, that comes in and just like pushes us to into movement, that gives us that energy. It's like they give us a really big boost. So this week, whoever that Virgo was or whatever that Virgo was, if you were in that Virgo energy, cleanse it. And not saying that there's anything wrong with Virgos. It's more so like that the more extreme and negative part of their characteristics. If you were in that, or you had a Virgo that was pushing that on you, you're going to find a Cancer to come in and help with that, or someone, or a male with a Cancer energy to come in and help with that, or you yourself are just going to get that Cancer energy to push forward, and you are going to like light a fire under yourself, and you're gonna come in hot. We'll come in hot. That's what I'm getting told. You're gonna come in hot. So that's my dog stretching. Sorry about that. He's a little stiff because he was outside. But almost lost his train of thought. Yeah. Just be wary of, stagnant energy. If you've been overthinking things, just being really stubborn, over analytical, closed-minded, just on a little bit of the negative extremes, it's time for you to cleanse that energy out. It's time for you to push that away. Put a little bit of Cancerian energy in there. And it's time for you to move forward. And I don't think of Cancer as people moving forward, being that we're a water sign, but water is chaotic as well, and it pushes forward. And it's like it's trying to get you in a dominating space of being able to push forward and push through these thoughts and get back on a better foot, so that you can fully enjoy the things that are around you. You can fully enjoy the space that you're in. You can fully enjoy what has been set before you, and not really thinking about things that are not with you right now, that you don't have, that you want, that, just being more appreciative of what you got now. That's what this week is telling us to look at, be conscious of, to think about. So we have our star seed messages. We had intuition. And it says, trust your intuition. It's been guiding you to the answers that you seek. So your intuition, you don't have to just like sit there and just like be in that space. Your intuition will be like, and there you got it. You know what I mean? You don't have to overdo anything with your intuition. Your intuition is just like straightforward, to the point, very blunt. So that bluntness that's coming, that's just being straightforward with you, that's your intuition. Pay attention to that, because everything else is more so now making it more biased because you didn't want to believe the first thing. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Pay attention to your surroundings. Observe how things connect, how they disconnect. We're now into the era of Aquarius in our Jupiter and our Saturn. So our thoughts are being affected. How we communicate, how free our thoughts are, how free our mind is, and just the people around us. So this card is basically telling us to be observant this week. What are you seeing? What are you noticing about the things around you? What are you noticing about life? Now that you aren't so in the mind of an extreme, what are you seeing? What joy are you seeing around you? What is the bounty that you see in your life? Next, we have surrender. I know it's still kind of blurry, but surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in its present moment. That goes into observation, and that goes into that 10 of Pentacles. It's like you can't sit and like nitpick and put holes in every single point. Critical think, critical analyze. Become stubborn to and closed-minded to things just because you don't have control over it. Sometimes we need to go with the flow, because sometimes the flow knows better than us, because we're so biased, because we've been hurt. We become detached and turned off to things that we need to be open to, because it brings in blessings. It brings in manifestations. You know what I mean? It's time to surrender. And a lot of us have a hard time surrendering to anything and anybody, even to ourselves. So this is something we need to pay attention to. Work on surrendering to yourself. If anything, surrendering to yourself is dynamic, because you allow your higher self to take control of the reins. You create less stress. Like, you just give yourself a moment of peace by letting yourself flow with the water. Cancerian energy that we saw in the King of Wands. But yeah, see? And then we have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. Wherever you place your energy is what you'll start to manifest. So make the choice of making a conscious effort to place your energy in the things that you want, and the things that will put your journey in a positive direction, that will put it in a direction that you want it to go in. You still have control of the rudder. You may not have control of the complete flow of the water, of the stream that you're going, but you can still slightly kind of control the direction of where you're going. You never, ever, just never have any control. You always have some type of control. You always have some type of choice. Are you making use of that choice when it comes around? Are you making use of what you have around you now to make your choices? Or are you just so far into the future that you're not paying attention to the damage that's going on now? That you're not paying attention to what you have now? That you're not grateful for what you have now? You're thinking about what you're gonna get, and you don't look at what you have, what you've already manifested, what you've already been given. So we just need to be aware of what we have, what we've been given, to get kind of out of this low vibration of Virgo, and go into a higher vibrational spot of Cancer, to get a move on in what we're doing, to put to action or to motion to things that we kind of talked ourselves out of or thought ourselves out of. It's time to go forward. Like, see where this week's journey is going to take you. You'll find yourself like hopping to go forward. You'll want to move forward. You'll want to get going. We haven't been using our common sense as of late because we've been stuck in our emotions. But we've also grounded ourselves so much that we have gotten to a point where we don't want to move forward. We've become obsessive and compulsive about something. it's time for us to move and become fluid and flow once again this week. Flow into your purpose. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I hope you guys have an amazing and a great week. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and let me know how this helps you or has affected your week. And don't forget to share this with others, because you never know who needs to hear this. And I will see you next time. Thank you for spending time with me in Persia Red Space.